welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jody d.I.a, and of course your girl is here to give you the tea, to give you the scoop on all things popping. Today's video is about this fabulous unit, and that is from AliExpress, Ali Grace to be exact. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, keep watching. Y'all know this is the consistency of the bleach, not too thick, not too thin. And this is the wig here. I use some got to be holding spray just to take the hair out of the way, and I'm going to apply the bleach. I like to bleach before I pluck, so I'm going to bleach the closure first, and then of course once it's bleached, then I'll go ahead and pluck it. And this is how the hairline is looking after I have bleached the unit. I must say I like how it's looking. The hairline looks natural, and that is why I say, guys, it is good when you have small knots, because the smaller the knots after you have bleached the unit, even before plucking it, as you can see, I haven't plucked it as yet, it is still looking natural. The hairline is looking natural, and that is how I love to see my lace frontal or closures looking. So I commend Ali Grace on the small knots. After I have pre-plucked it, so it's not looking bad, it's looking very nice. And what I'm doing right now, I'm using my wax stick, and that's the She's Balm, and I'm using my hot comb just to press everything out. I must say I really like the unit. The only thing that I don't like is the flyaways at the top. There are a lot of flyaways in the closure, and I don't like that. But for the most part, I do like it. I like how the knots bleach and everything. It's not too thick. It's a little on the thin side, but not too thin. So I'm gonna continue to hot comb the top, and then of course I will show you guys. So this is how it's looking now after I've hot combed and use my She's Balm and also my Sebastian Shaper Plus spray just to flatten the top. As you can see, it's looking nice. It's looking very flat. As I said, a little thin, but it is doable. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to flat iron. This is the baby hair that I'm going to take out. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to flat iron the hair a little, and then I'm going to cut it, and then I'll show you guys. I finished flat ironing the hair. It has been flat ironed, and it's okay. It's a little too thin for my liking. I like my bobs with a little bit more body, so I would give Ali Grace maybe a C or probably a 7, because I like the lace. I like how the knots are small, but I would take some points off for the unit itself because it's a little light. If you are a person that likes light hair, or you don't like your wigs too full, then this would be perfect. I'm gonna cut it now, and maybe once I cut it, then it should have a little bit more body. So I'm just wanting to show you guys how it's looking when it's flat ironed. So the hair is good, nice quality. A little flyaway here and there, you can see the little short hairs right there, but the quality of the hair isn't bad, just a little thin. So as I said, once I cut the hair and everything, then I'll come back to show you guys how it's looking. I didn't want to go too in depth in regards to the plucking and bleaching and all that, because I think you guys really know how to do that by now. And if you don't, you can just link below or leave a comment below, and then I'll make a more detailed video about that. But I just wanted to do some pros and cons about this unit. As y'all know, there's still a couple good vendors on AliExpress. So I'm not here to bash AliExpress or anything like that, because as you can see, this unit is popping. So I'm not here to bash AliExpress. I'm just here to give some my honest feedback on this unit. This video is not sponsored. I purchased this wig with my own money so that I would be able to give you guys some insight on the unit. As I said from my intro, the first one I did to reintroduce myself, if you watch that, I wanted to provide more content, not so being about my wig line, which is Jody d.I.a wigs, but I also wanted to give some input or some feedback on AliExpress, Amazon, Shein, so I'll be coming in every now and then just to give you, some reviews on those wigs when I purchase, or if I get any, to review. So I just wanted to give you the pros and cons on this unit. As far as the shipping, it came pretty fast. I got it like within a week. So the shipping, I give the shipping an A. For the lace, I like the lace. The only thing I didn't like about the lace, as I showed you guys when I was doing the video when I got it. It's a little dark, so if you're a light skin, then I wouldn't recommend this lace for you because it's a light brown lace. I don't like how the light brown lace look on light skin because you can literally see the lace. But if you're dark skin, it will be perfect for your skin tone. Or if you're my color, I'm dark skin, so it fits me. If you're darker than me, then it will also fit you because you can tint it as well. I did add some tint to it so that it can blend or melt perfectly into my skin, because as you know, I wear my wigs glueless, so this is nevertheless glueless. So that's it about the lace. About the knots, I liked the knots. They were very small, as you saw, so it was easy to bleach. And with having smaller knots, then it gives you a more realistic look, because as you can see, you're not seeing the big knots in the wig, so it gives you a more flawless and more realistic look. So that's another that's another pro. So again, the shipping is a pro, because it was fast. Of course, the knots, it's a pro. The only con so far is the lace. You know, I like transparent lace, or I wish they gave you the option to choose whether you wanted a dark lace or a transparent lace, even if you were to pay extra for that. But there was not an option. It just sent me this one. Also, another pro, the hair is soft. I like that, meaning that if I want to make the baby hair, it wasn't hard for me to achieve it. It went in the direction that I put it in. So that's another pro. The con was it was a little thin for my liking, honestly. I know a lot of people don't like thick hair. I don't like it thick either, but I like it a little bouncy with a little body. And that is why I decided to do the curls, because the curls gave it a little more volume, versus when it's flat iron, it's a little too flat for my liking. One way you can fix that is you can add a half bundle or a whole bundle in it to give it volume. So if you have extra hair at home and you don't mind adding the extra hair to it, you can still purchase this wig, and then of course you can add the extra bundle to it. I like how affordable it was, because it was between AliExpress and Westkiss. Westkiss had like a 10-inch for the same money, and they had a 14-inch for the same. So I went with the AliExpress because of course it was more affordable. So it's very cost friendly. So if you're on a budget and you don't want to spend, if you're on a budget and you don't want to buy a Jody d.I.a wig, you can definitely purchase from AliExpress, because this wig was cheap. It was on the low, so it was budget friendly. So other than that, as I said, the only con was that I didn't like how it didn't give an option for you to choose the lace that you wanted. And then of course I thought that the hair is a little bit too thin for my liking, both from the lace to the hair itself. You know, I like my wigs to have a little bit more volume, because the flatter it looks, then it just looks dead and just looks So that's why I went with the curls, and I gave you a solution. If you did purchase this wig from AliExpress and it was too thin for you, you can always add a bundle or half a bundle just to spruce it up a little, just to give it a little bit more volume. Let me see if I can remember anything. Yes, I like the communication with the company, so that's another pro, because they reached out to me by text message just wanting to know if I received the unit, if I liked it and everything. So I like that. It doesn't shed a lot, so that's another pro. It didn't shed a lot, so that's a good thing when purchasing a unit, because you don't want to purchase a wig that does not, you know, it sheds a lot, because if it sheds a lot, especially with this one, because it was on the thin side, then it wouldn't last. So pretty much, as you can see, it's more pros than cons. The pros are here, the con is here. So you can definitely go out and purchase this wig from AliExpress. This is not a sponsored video. I did purchase this unit with my own money, just so that I can give you some feedback about the hair. So I do think AliExpress is a go. You can purchase from them. Again, just to give you the specs on this hair, it is a 4x4 closure, so 4 inches wide, 4 inches deep. It is straight texture, and of course it was 14 inches, but I cut it a little because I did not like how it looked. As 14 inches, it was just too thin for me, as I said before, and you can see it from the video. So if you are interested in purchasing from them, you can go on their website on AliExpress, check out the other units they have. And then of course, if you have any questions, then you can always reach out to me and I'll definitely answer. Again, as I said, if you want any specific videos or you want me to do a review on any specific vendors, just let me know. And with this wig, what I want to say is you at least have to have basic knowledge with fixing up the wig, because honestly, if I just got it and put it on, it would not look this good. It wouldn't. So you have to have at least basic knowledge about how to fix a wig up in order for it to look how you want it to look, or in order for it to look like this. I like how my fingers aren't snagging. As you can see, it runs straight through the unit, and I do think this holds curl because I curled it this morning. I didn't really add any holding spray to it, just a little Sebastian shaper, and I can say it is holding up. So that is another pro for Ali Grace. So guys, if you are interested to purchase from Ali Grace, or if you're interested in purchasing a wig that is, you know, budget friendly, you're not trying to break the bank or anything, I do recommend Ali Grace. As I always say, do your own research. So do your own research, you know, look on other reviews before you purchase. And not all wigs or not all units are the same, and then it all depends on your technique, because I can say I recommend Ali Grace and then you purchase the wig, the same exact wig, and yours does not look like mine. So bear that in mind when you're purchasing. It may not look like mine, you know, because maybe the techniques that I use to achieve this look, then you don't know how to do it, or you don't do it, or it can be a whole total different wig. Because as I always say, with AliExpress is a give and take. Sometimes you purchase and you get a nice wig. Sometimes you purchase and the wig is not so nice. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and of course subscribe to my channel, and also hit that notification bell so whenever I make a video, you'll be the first to see. Thanks again for watching, and see you next video. Bye.